Today's revision topic is list. We already studied about the list. List means it's a collection of values. These values can be of either same data type or of different data types. We can say list is a collection of same or different data types. Items in a list is enclosed in square bracket and they are separated by using comma. Lists are mutable. What do you mean by mutable? Mutable means once you created a list, we can change its content. List is editable or we can modify the content of a list. So when you apply any function on the list, the changes will be applicable to the same list itself. It will not create a new list. So that is why we will call this list is mutable. The content of the list is editable. We can modify the content of the list. And one more thing we can say about the list is heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means it can have any data type. It can have any type of elements. Any data type elements can be stored in a list. List elements can be accessed by using its index position. By using the index position, we can access the elements of the list. Using the function list, we can convert any sequence into list. See, one example is written over there. Its argument for the list function is hard work. That is a string. So we can convert that string into a list by using the function list. So when you use the function list, automatically the individual elements of that string will be converted to a list which consists of the individual elements of the list. So by using the list function, we can convert any sequence into list. We can assign one list to another by simply assigning the value of one list to another variable, or by using equal to sign, we can assign one content of one list to another. If you are assigning the content of one list to another by using the equal to sign, then both the lists are pointing to the same object. If you make changes in one list, that will be affected in the other list also. See then, if you are assigning the content of one list to another by using the equal to sign, both the lists are pointing to the same list object. So if you make changes on any of this list, that will be affected to the other list also. See, the example is written over there. List is mentioned. This is the initial list which is copied to M also. And I try to make changes in the M. The same change will be affected there in the L also. Now, we can add two lists by using the plus sign. By using plus sign, you can add two lists. That means it's concatenating two lists. Second list will be added at the end of the first list. So the changes will be taking place in the first list. And we can replicate the list also by using the into sign, or by using the multiplication sign, we can replicate the list. Now, in and not in operator. In operator is used to check whether the specified element is present in the list or not. Not in operator is used to check whether the specified element is not present in the list or not. List indexes can be of two types. Negative indexing and positive indexing is there. Positive indexing is starting from left to right. It beginning with 0. Negative indexing starting from right to left. It's beginning with -1. List indexing is two types, positive indexing and negative indexing. Positive indexing is starting with 0 from left to right, whereas negative indexing is starting from right to left, starting with -1. List slicing is used to retrieve a subset of a list. List slicing is used to retrieve a subset of a list. From a main list, you can extract a subset by using slicing. Inside a list, you can have individual element or another list also. Inside each element of the list can be another list also. So that type of list is known as nested list. Nested list means a list contains another list. Individual elements of the list itself is another list. So that is your nested list. See that I just written one example is there. Here one of the element in this list is another list. Now display the element 38 from this list. 38 is here. I want to display this element. So for that you can say A is the list name A of 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the third position. So A of 3. Now within the second list 0, 1, 2, 3. So that means A of 3, 3 is the position of the element 38. A of 3, 3 is the position of the element 38 in this given list. Now we can copy the content of the list, content of the one list to another list in different ways. The content of one list can be copied into another list by using different ways. The first method already I told you, by using the equal to sign, you can directly copying the content of one list to another list. Second method, by using the slicing. See that I just written the slicing method over here. N equal to L this method, L this way. L is the original list. L just colon. That means the entire content of the list will be L list will be copied to N. Whereas in this case, N and L are two different lists. There it created a new list. In old case, that is the previous case, when you use an equal to sign, it is not creating a new list. Both are pointing to the same list. Second case, N is creating a new list named N. And the content of L is copied to N. And the third one is using the method list. That is also I discussed there. So using the method list, you can copy the content of one list to another list. Now, see here this statement will copy the content of the list L to another list. Another list is, that means there are two lists will be created there. P is a new list and old list L will be there. And here by using another function, copy function. By using the copy function, you can copy the content of one list to another. See the example is written there, Q equal to L dot copy. The content of list L is copied to the list Q, where Q is a new list is created there, where Q is a new list. So these are the different ways you can copy the content of one list to another. Now next, built-in functions or built-in methods of list. Different methods that is used along with the list. Here all these methods are working with list name dot method name. List name dot method name. So they are known as methods. So normally methods means they are the functions inside the class. That class concept we are not studying. So methods mean the functions which are mentioned inside the class. That methods can be accessed by using its class name. That is why you are using list dot its method name. List is a class name. So list dot method name. So all these are the methods mentioned along with the list. So the first method is append. Append is used to add a new element at the end of the existing list. Second one is, see the way I use that append method. This is a list name. L is the list name, where L is the original sequence name. That is the class name, or you can say it is a sequence name. So L dot append of 60. 60 is added to the end of the existing list. Second one, extends. Extends will add a new list to the end of the existing list. It will add a new list at the end of the existing list. So M is a new list. Their example is written there. M is a new list which will be added to the end of the existing list L. So the change is taking place inside the L itself, the original list itself. Now the next is insert. Insert is, from the name itself you can say, insert is used to insert an element into the list, into the specified location. You can insert an element to the specified location. So that means insert has two arguments is there. One is the position and one is the element. The first one is the position. Don't forget about that one. The first one is the position and the second one is the element. So example is written over there. L dot insert 1 comma 50. 1 is the position and 50 is the element to be inserted. And the next one is reverse. Reverse, this method is used to reverse the order of the content of the list. The content of the list will be reversed and reversed content will be stored in the original list itself. So you can use L dot reverse. Next is index. Next method is index. Index is used to find the position of an element in the list. Index is used to find the position of the given element in the list. The element which are given element will be mentioned inside the mentioned as the argument for the function. So L dot index of 9, where 9 is the element and whose position will be returned by using this index function. Now next is sort. Sort method is used to sort the content of the list. It can be sorted by default, it will be sorted in ascending order, and you can reverse the content, or reverse sorting is possible by using the argument reverse equal to true. So reverse equal to true means it will be sort the content of the list in reverse order. Next is clear. Clear is used to clear the content of the list. That means the entire content of the list will be erased. It removes all the content of the entire content of the list will be removed. That is clear. Next is count. Count is used to count the specified elements, how many times present in the list. It is used to count the specified element how many times present in the list. That is the purpose of count. See that is written L dot count of 5. So it will check how many times the 5 is present in the list. That will be displayed over there. Next is pop. Pop is used to we are using just pop. That means it's used to remove the last element from the list. Pop is used to remove the last element from the list. This method we will use along with the stack. Stack is a LIFO data structure where the last element removed first. So pop is used to remove the last element from the list. So pop has two different syntaxes there. If you are mentioning if you are mentioning an argument along with the list, then that particular location, that particular index position element will be removed. See that both the examples is mentioned over there. L dot pop, the last element removed. L dot pop of 3, that means the third location element. In the list, third position element will be removed and removed element will be returned there. It will return the removed element. Both the case, it will return the removed element. Specified element, specified index position element will be removed and removed element will be returned. That is the use of pop function. It is normally known as method. They are known as methods. And there will be another method is there, that is remove. This method will remove the specified element from the list and it will not return the deleted element. So remove, there the argument is the element, which you have to say the element which is to be removed from the list. Previous case, you have to say the position. The position element will be removed. Here in the remove, you have to specify the element. So that particular element will be removed and which will not be returned. Removed element will not be returned. And next, certain set functions of list. We can see the functions of list. Functions means you can directly call that function by using the function name. Method means it's a function inside the class. So that is why you are using the list dot its function name. Here is its functions, just directly functions, which can be called by using its function name. The first one is len. Len is used to find the length of the list, or it will count the total number of elements in the list. Next is del. It removes the specified element from the list, but it does not return the deleted element. It is similar to remove, whereas remove is working as a method. You have to use list dot remove. Here it is del. Del means it removes the specified element from the list, but it does not return the deleted element. See that del of L of 3. See the syntax del of L of 3. So that means L of 3 means the third position element will be there. There you are giving the value as third position element. So which will be removed from the list. And you can give a slice also you can give as the argument of the function del. A slice also can give the argument of the function, so that must be removed from the list. And next is max and min. Both you know that max is used to find the maximum element and min is used to find the minimum element from the list. These are the main functions of the list. Okay, so study this topic and I'll give you assignment questions from this topic. Do that assignment and submit it in proper time. Okay, thank you children.